I had a really interesting question about school spending that came up about this. When back to school spending, have there been any trends? Anything you notice about this? And so I got a couple pieces of data for you guys. So overall, one thing to know is in the last 3 years, school spending has leveled off substantially. So K through 12 college spending surged. We had a lot of interest, especially in the COVID pandemic, especially starting in 2020. And you can kind of see that better in the chart at the upper right. We had this massive increase from 2019 to 2020, thanks to our friend, the computer, which was purchased by more households to recover and get students online so they could attend school during the pandemic. But since then, it has substantially leveled off. And that's very interesting to note. Even among college expenditures, which peaked in 2023, even 2025 data from the National Retail Federation has indicated that overall back to school spending has dropped from 2023, although they're anticipating a modest increase from 2024. And this is a very interesting thing. So we're noticing that people are being a little bit more frugal with their back to school spending. I myself have a son who just started sixth grade at at the state's most expensive private school. It costs more than my mortgage. And as a consequence, I had to cut back on some of his school supplies. So I sent him to school with a couple of gum wrappers. I sent him like a pencil I found in my desk from 1987. I sent him to school with a few things. He's fine. He's going to be fine. He's going to have a great time. So we're working on that, and he's going to be very popular in tattered rags that he wears to school each day. All of that's very important because pity is an important emotion for people to feel. But I really MacGyver it, says Elise. I love it. So that's what we're going to do here. And I'm working on this too, because school spending is actually very interesting. And it's a question that comes up every time. We've actually noticed that if we divide this per capita by the number of school-age children, it's somewhat dropped this year. And that's interesting to note. So I would expect this trend to continue, especially in the next couple of years, concerning, or at least leveled off at this, because there isn't really as much as I can say, I don't think a recession necessarily is 100% likely by any means. I don't think we'll be in a rapid growth phase of the economy where people will suddenly feel free about spending large amounts on student expenditures in the future.